don't know if that's a heavy sweat stain. Welcome back to my agenda, where we think highly of ourselves and we're kind to others, because if we aren't, then who will? I am trying my best to stay committed to this Vlogmas and tips for you every day. Okay, so first things first. If you're new here, thank you so much for showing up. My name is Jen, and this is a channel where we're going to be covering reselling and polygel nails. I love both, so if you're here for nails, stay tuned. I'll be dropping some content. If you're here for Poshmark, then you're in the right place. Anything that you may want to know, questions, comments, opinions, yes, I'm open to opinions. Make sure you're dropping them down below. That way I know exactly what you're interested in. I can respond and we can just continue to build a small community. Hopefully it'll grow. With that being said, today is not anything super crazy, but it is something that people drop the ball with. A lot of people drop the ball on items because they think they look, dirty. Maybe they think that the item will not resell because it's scuffed, or you might need to wash it. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've done in the past. 3 specific things. They're not anything crazy. Just 3 items, rather, that I have sold and I've put a little love into. Stay tuned, and they'll be right here on the screen. I'll be talking and you'll be able to see them. I'll disclose how much I bought the item for, roughly, because I don't remember for some of them. But it won't be anything like extravagant or outlandish, because I don't spend outlandish money on my items. So first, if you have a look, these are some Converse that I purchased. They were dirty and really did look beat up, to be honest. But I knew that with a little bit of elbow grease, some OxyClean, some soap, I could get these to sell. I think I bought them maybe for like $3 or $4. Didn't get a great resale return on them, but I still made profit, so I'm happy with that. I literally put some water. I used a old dirty wash towel. Right here, this is the rag I use. I do wash it, right? So, but this is the rag that I use to clean up my items. And then I also think I had a brush at that point, like a shoe brush. Now the Dollar Tree does sell these little shoe things. They're really just nifty and handy. They're for white shoes specifically, and they're there all the time. I grabbed some of those. So all I did was put some water and some OxyClean on these, clean them up, and that was the end result. And they sold, and they looked wonderful. Person commented and said that she liked the shoes, she loved them, but they had a perfume smell. I don't know, it was OxyClean, so that was her only issue. She still loved the item, she just thought that the smell of the perfume was somewhat strong, and it was OxyClean, so she still left a really good review. I'm not mad at her. So then my next item I bought, and I remember because I photographed this and I actually put it on Instagram, for $2.50. It was a basically brand new Free People dress that had a hole in the seam, and you can see that right there. Again, I knew that with a needle and some thread, I could stitch her right up, and then I could resell it, and I did. And as you can see, she sold right here. It's just small things that you can do, little things, keeping a sewing kit, keeping fabric glue, getting some leather conditioner for boots, soap and water, to be honest. I do resell shoes sometimes without cleaning them up because I'm not that particular, but shoes that are like just a hot mess and dirty, I do. And then this last item that I put a little bit of love into, and I'm encouraging you to put love into your items, even if that comes down to like steaming an item or ironing it, or like I said, putting it in the washing machine before you list it. A lot of people list wrinkly items and they sell. For me, that's just not visually appealing. If I go into a store and everything looks like it's been crumpled up and put on a hanger, I'm like, where did you get that from? Because I don't want it. Again, personal opinion, personal preference. So if your closet is that way, no hate, I promise. It's just not my thing. Everyone has their own thing. For some people, steaming items waste time, and you could be listing and making more money. So, to each their own. Whatever floats your boat, that's fine. This last item that I put a little bit of effort into is another Free People item. This was brand new with tags. It was like an $80 item. I think I bought it, and this I actually sourced at TJ Maxx, and it was on their sale rack. It was winter. It was a summer item. So I think I got it. It was like a heavy discount with like an additional 20 with a coupon, something like that. I really think I bought it for under $5. But see, it had a hole right here in the lace. I knew that if I just, again, stitched up some blue thread, which you can see in the photo, I could resell it. And as you see, it sold. So with that being said, let me show you an item that I just sourced that I have not put any love into, but I will. And I bought it like under $5, to be honest, under $5. And the expected return for me is 60 to 80, I'm hoping. If I get 40 to 50, I'm happy. To be really honest, if they sell for 35, that's a good profit in my book. But let me show you exactly what I mean by they need a little love. Okay, so if you're a reseller, maybe you're quite new and you haven't experienced dirty things like this yet. Clearly, they need a bath. And that, I mean, just look at that. It grosses me out. I don't know if that's a heavy sweat stain. I don't know what this person did with their feet, but I'm going to wash it. I'm going to place it back in the shoe, and I'm going to list her and resell her. And I'm going to make some money off of it. So don't be put off or turned off by things that you may need to put a little bit of love in. Matter of fact, here's another thing. I just got these. I actually sourced these off of Poshmark. They're wonderful. They are Tory Burch heels. They're so stinking pretty to me. This latest closet was insane. Absolutely amazing. Just check out the amount of dust in these shoes. You think that's going to stop me? I'm going to wash them, wipe them down, soap and water, and relist them. I think I got them for $12. If I flip them for 35 to 45, I'm happy, but I'm hoping to get a little more. Now, some people will get a little stank with you for purchasing items cheap on Poshmark and reselling them. Hey, to me, if you sell it and I buy it, what I do with it is absolutely my business. I'm sure this person actually knew the value of their item because the closet, again, is amazing. But some people don't, and that's not on me. If you don't know the value of your item, I snag it, I resell it. It is what it is. Fair game. Anyways, that is your tip for today. Don't be put off by items that you have to put a little bit of love and work into because clearly they still sell and they will continue to sell. You just got to put a little bit of love in. All right, guys, I will be back on Monday for Vlogmas Day 4 with another Poshmark tip. If you enjoy content like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I just want to shout out other creators real quick, not in a sense of certain creators. I just want to say, if you're watching content and you really enjoy it, you find yourself going back to that channel for tips, advice, entertainment, leave them a comment, hit the like button. This takes effort. We enjoy doing it. We do it for you guys. So show us some love. All right, guys, take care. As always, share love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.